Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a big news story to talk about in terms of the Rangers franchise. You've probably seen this already, but I wanted to wait, like I usually do, about a day before covering this topic, make sure all the details are worked out, and they seem to have been worked out pretty quickly, which is good. But in case you haven't heard about it yet, the Rangers have finally traded Rougned Odor. And the surprising part is to the Yankees. I did not think out of all the teams in baseball that the Yankees would want him, because if I'm not mistaken, I thought they had guys like Gleyber Torres and really anyone with how stacked their lineup usually is. But it turns out they don't, and you can see here the Yankees have mostly right-handers in their lineup, so they could use a lefty. In return for Rougned Odor, Texas got two minor league outfielders, Antonio Cabello and Josh Stowers. The Rangers are also going to be paying for the rest of Odor's contract, and we'll get into that in a second. But all things considered, with how Odor has performed in the past couple of seasons in particular, I'm surprised he got traded at all when they DFA'd him almost a week ago at this point. I thought that was it. I'm like, okay, well, someone's going to get him, and that's going to be the end of that story. But nope. This was, I'm sure, the brainchild of Chris Young and John Daniels to somehow pull off this deal. Got a quote here from Yankees manager Aaron Boone, who said, "Hopefully we can help him get that talent out that we've seen flash over the years." And I think they can, man. I don't know what happened here in Texas with him, but y'all remember 2015, 16, 17, hit 30 home runs, and you could see his average start to decline, but he was still putting up 30 home runs. So this is a little bit of the details. You can see here Jeff Passan covering it. They're expected to absorb all of the contract, and there's another tweet from Heyman that kind of breaks it down more, but yeah, they're going to still have to pay him his minimum salary, the Yankees, that is. This was probably the only reason they did it, because their payroll is number one, I think. It won't hurt them in the regard of luxury taxes. But yeah, taking a look at Odor's career numbers here, 146 home runs with 458 driven in at age 27. I would say that's pretty good. But the problem lies here. 237 batting average. And he just generally doesn't hit that well. I mean, we've seen it. When he's on, he is unstoppable. Down here's a little more about Cabello. 251 with 19 doubles, 9 triples, 8 homers, and 40 RBIs from 2018 to 2019. Stowers hit 268 with 39 doubles, 12 home runs, and 68 driven in over his 2 seasons. And this was the original John Blake tweet about it that confirmed the details, rather. I also loved this response, which was the main reason I wanted to show this tweet, to be honest. And then here is the info that I was talking about just a second ago. The Yankees are being charged $0 for CBT purposes, but will pay the prorated minimum $570,500 this year and minimum next year, which that's kind of an insane salary for sports. I mean, I don't know what the minimum is in other leagues, but that is a lot of money. And here's a look at Josh Stowers as well. You can see his numbers there. He did pretty well in 2019. And obviously, they didn't have a 2020 minor league season. And Antonio as well had a not amazing 2019, but his career stats are solid. And he's not even 21 yet. Got some young guys. This guy, Josh, is promising because he was a second-round pick by the Mariners. So we'll see. I mean, he's in high A at 24, which is a bit strange because usually you're up, getting close to MLB by that point, hopefully. But he has only had 2 seasons, so I'm not sure what his situation is if he was in college. College at Louisville. So that could be part of it. But he should be up soon, I would think. And Antonio probably got a couple more years. I mean, he's only 20. I was a bit confused why they were getting more outfielders. But once again, getting anyone for Odor at this point in his career is a pretty solid deal, even though they do have to eat his contract. So anyway, y'all, I didn't want to make this video too terribly long because y'all know that I can rant and go on tangents and kind of forget what I'm doing. But a big move for the franchise, finally moving on from Odor. I wish him the best in New York, seriously. Like, I got annoyed with him as a player, but he seems like he works hard. You know, the clips I've seen on his Instagram and stuff, and clearly he is good at baseball because he has made multiple major league teams now. So something is there. They just have to bring it back out, like Aaron Boone said, you know, get that talent out that we've seen flash over the years. Let me know what y'all think of the trade. I'm sure most fans are over the moon about it, but I think all things considered, it was a good trade. That's it for now though, y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.